What's up, Cougars? It's me, Terry Sloyd. I'm here to tell you you're going to enjoy today's episode of CNTV. We have a special documentary on the origins and meanings of 6-7. All right, back to you guys in the studio. See you later. Good afternoon, Cougars. Welcome back to our 6th week of CNTV, and joining me here today, I have Travis Varnum.
Thank you, Jameson, and starting us off today is Urim telling us what 6-7 means and its origin.
Let's roll the clip.
6-7.
6-7.
6-7.
Where does 6-7 come from? The origin of the phrase 6-7 comes from a rap song called Doot Doot by Skrilla on December 24th and was used in professional basketball player edits. On March 31st, 2025, a YouTuber known as Cam Wilder posted a video titled, "My overpowered AAU team has finally returned." And in this video, at the timestamp 13:24, the child referred to as a 6-7 kid can be seen going up to the camera and saying, 6-7 in meme slang is a fake gangster code word used for irony mostly. It sounds deep, but it's not really that deep. It's mostly a meme. Yes, unless you want something bad to happen. Has the phrase 6-7 lost its meaning? 6-7 has now more or less developed into an annoying, corny, ironic word. What once might have had importance or mystery to it has been reduced into a meme-like cliche now. It's been used so excessively and in so many contexts, its original impact is now dull. There's even been analog horror of 6-7. But now, 6-7 now feels overexposed and somewhat hollow, more like a joke than a meme, something ironic.
Wowie, that was an interesting video.
Well said, Travis. Now, as we roll into the next clip, we will have Eduardo leading us to the preview of tonight's football game.
Let's get into it with Big Ed.
Thank you, guys. The Cougars are seeking to avenge both losses last season after Reed High School defeated us once in the regular season in an overtime kick, and the second time in the second round of the playoffs.
Going into this year, the Cougars are 5-0. Our Cougars are defeating their opponents by an average of 24 points and holding their opponents to an average of 16. The Raiders are 3-1, with their lone loss being the 12 Bridges from California, who defeated them 45-31. The Raiders are averaging 38 points per game and holding opponents to just under 28 points per game. So far this season, both teams have faced Carson, putting up 28 points each, overtaking the Carson Senators. Although the Cougars defense shut out the Senators offense, while the Raiders defense allowed a 3-point kick past them.
We asked both head coach Rob Hummel and starting quarterback Tyson McNeil how they feel going into tonight's football game. Coach Hummel said, "We will have to limit our mistakes and execute at a high level throughout the night on offense, defense, and special teams." He also mentioned that in order to beat Reed this year, we will have to be more physical. Tyson McNeil was asked a similar question, and this is what he had to say. "The last 2 losses to Reed have been driving me through this season so far, and I believe we will win through dedication. For example, we study together and we watch tons of film. As a team, we have great chemistry and mesh well." Cornerback Carter Zirkle also had a couple comments on tonight's game, saying, "Practice this week was definitely the most competitive it's been, being rivalry week versus Reed. And last year's seniors are more driven than ever after what happened last year. And I believe our chances are high because this year we have a lot more discipline and have grown as a team. We have no limit as the sky is just what we stand on."
Zoo-wee mama, Cougars. This football game is looking pretty fire. And don't forget to join us at the football game at 7 and show your support.
Agreed, Jameson. Now, let's roll into the interview with the senior student body president with Chase.
Sounds interesting.
My name is Chase, and I'm here with Taylor, your senior class president. So tell me, Taylor, what does the student class do?
We do a lot for the school, as in decorating the halls, organizing dances like homecoming and prom, also Spirit Week, and yeah.
I had no idea that the student class did that much. What has been your personal best thing that you have done for the school?
Organizing prom last year was a really big one, but also helping out like the senior class with like senior shirts as well.
That's interesting. Now, what would you do if you had unlimited supplies or unlimited money for the school?
make our school food better and get more technology for our school.
That's a great answer. What would you say to younger students of Spanish Springs High School in the future class presidents?
Pop out to the student sections, participate in assemblies, and keep your good grades.
Okay, thank you for your time. I can't wait to see what you achieve next.
Thanks. Are we done?
Wow, it's interesting to see what our student body does for us in our school and how they can help before we run into the eye of the storm with weather hosted by T-Rex.
Here with the weather. Today it's going to stay sunny with a high of 86 and a low of 57. Saturday it will be partly cloudy with a high of 85 and another low of 57. Sticking with the cloudy weather, Sunday brings us with a high of 85 and yet another low of 57. Finally, on Monday, watch out for some rain and get ready for the cooler weather with a high of 79 and a low of 54. Thank you, and back to you guys, Jameson and Travis.
Interesting to see what kinds of weather we'll experience in the following week.
Indeed, it is. Now, following the teachings of Mr. Miyagi, Cruz will lead us into a movie review of The Karate Kid 1984.
Roll the clip.
Hello, it's Cruz Kylie, and here's my movie review on Karate Kid the original. Daniel LaRusso is a New Jersey teen who moves to California with his mother. Daniel struggles to fit in and gets bullied by local karate students that fight for Cobra Kai. He finds a mentor named Mr. Miyagi, a Japanese handyman in his apartment complex. Mr. Miyagi teaches Daniel him a compassionate form of karate to help him find himself and for him to stand up for himself to the bullies. Daniel eventually competes in a local karate tournament to gain respect. This is one of an all-time classic movies in what started the whole Cobra Kai franchise. This movie gets a 5 out of 5 stars.
Such a good movie, and it's good to see that Unc Miyagi has still got it.
We love a certified hood classic. Moving on to our second to last video is Owen leading us with a sports recap for the week.
Sounds interesting. Let's get into it.
What's up, Cougars? As you guys know, we're halfway through fall season sports, and we're having a pretty good fall season with our sports this year. And to start off strong, we're starting off with football. We had a 5-0 record. Can you believe that? Because I know I can't. Tyson McNeil is having one heck of a year right now with that awesome play he conducted on Friday night against Reno. This Friday, we're playing against Reed, and I expect to see you there. Thank you. That was one heck of a play by Tyson McNeil. To move on, we're talking about girls volleyball now with an 18-7 overall record and a 5-1 league record. They played really well last night against North Valleys and beat them 3-0 once again, just like how they did for their very first game. The girls and the boys soccer team both have a very similar record, with the boys being 7-6-2 and the girls being 7-6-1. Sadly, on Tuesday, the girls lost against Reno 2-1, but we're going to come back and win against Hug on next Tuesday. The boys had an amazing game on Wednesday, tying the game 1-1 and securing a spot to make championships. The boys tennis team is currently 8-1 in their league and an overall with 8-2. They're on an 8-game win streak with only losing against Reno and South Tahoe. Let's hope they can keep that win streak and can live up to their record from last year, making regionals and getting second in state and maybe even first this time. To continue with tennis, the girls team is undefeated with a record of 9-0. I can believe it because it's already happened. Nothing more to say, but let's hope they can win state this year again, just like they did last year. And go tennis, go girls, go boys, go football, go girls soccer, go boys soccer, and let's just hope we can all make state this year, and hopefully every single team we have either makes regionals or states and wins. Thank you, Cougars.
Wow, that's a lot of news for sports in just 1 week. All right, Jimson, why don't you lead us into our final video?
My pleasure, Travis. For our last clip of the day, we have Aiden sending us off with some student interviews.
Let's finish off strong.
Have you been to the library any time this year?
Yeah, I've been here a couple times.
Have you checked out any books?
Yeah, I do have a book. It's about medieval times for my English class.
What's the name of it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? So what would you rate it, and would you recommend it to a freshman?
I kind of like the book. I rated it a 7 out of 10, and if a freshman likes medieval time with knights and dragons, I definitely recommend them to it.
All right. Well, it was nice interviewing you, Jordan.
You too.
Hi, we're here with
Ricky.
So Ricky, what's that book you've checked out?
It's called I Am the Weapon.
Show it to the camera. So, have you read it yet?
No, not yet.
How do you think it looks?
It looks pretty cool. I read the back. It's just like.
Just based on what you've seen from the back, do you think you could recommend it to someone?
Yeah, if you like action, I think you would like this book.
All right. Wait, real quick. What grade are you?
I'm ninth grade.
9th grade. So you're a freshman.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's nice interviewing you, Ricky.
Thank you, man.
All right, Cougars, that was the last clip for this week. This is Jameson and Travis.
Signing off.